Thanks for checking in as we take a look at your national coast-to-coast forecast here on this last day of May and the last day of meteorological spring. We have an enhanced risk of severe weather over the central U.S. Large hail, damaging winds, the primary concerns there. Also looking at some locally heavy rain where the thunderstorms develop over the next few days, and the southern U.S. will be dealing with record heat now possibly over the next 5 to 7 days. Well, D.C. under a flash flood warning here, as well as parts of far western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee. We are looking at some pockets of locally heavy rain with the thunderstorms that develop at least over the next 2 to 3 days, potentially, maybe some 1 to 2 inch tallies within these areas. Again, it's just an unsettled weather pattern. There is a front moving through, but again, those thunderstorms certainly could put down some heavy rain in a very short amount of time on top of some saturated ground after the heavy rain that we have been dealing with in those areas. We'll start you off with the severe threat down to the south. There's an enhanced risk. Again, large hail, damaging winds, a primary threat. Then we have another area across the high plains with a slight risk of severe weather. So watching this particular corridor late this afternoon and evening for some hail and wind potential. Also back into North Dakota and Montana. And that threat will be building into Friday as well across the central and high plains with another threat developing into the afternoon and evening. Look at the atmosphere opening up there. Wind damage certainly could be an issue, even rumbling into far western Minnesota by Saturday morning. So there's the threats today. Looking at another threat on Friday, as I mentioned, with an enhanced risk from North Dakota down into Nebraska. And then on Saturday across the midsection of the nation once again. Where we really do need the rain is in the southwest. Extreme and exceptional drought concerns. That's where we have some red flag warnings where the critical fire weather concerns will be in place here today and tomorrow. And then you get into Texas, we have some heat advisories where, again, we could be dealing with some record levels of heat today and potentially all the way into next week.